welcome to Shadowrun Returns. I'm Nardigraph. It took a while to get this going. I said I would do it last week, but I wasn't feeling very well, so I didn't really want to record, because even if I did record, the commentary would be shit. So as you can see here, gaming difficulties on normal, attack speed fastest. Guess we'll see how the audio is on editing. And I'll be doing the Deadman Switch, which by the way was a pain to get going because there were a few issues with user-generated content, the game wasn't loading, man, fish to work. But anyway, let's launch the campaign. I'll be creating my character, and then I'll see you guys after. I'll do a video, I'll leave an annotation up, in case you wanna look at it, where I explain every class, every race, in case you are interested in that shit, click in the annotation. I'll see you guys after I created my character. Okay, I'm done. I chose a street samurai, which specializes in pistol, mostly because it has auto reload. If you have other specializations in other weapons, you have to usually carry more than one weapon, because that way you can, in case you're fighting a guy and then you run out of ammo in one gun. That means, well, basically that you have to change weapons or reload or waste a turn reloading, and I hate that. Auto reload makes so that I only carry one gun, which is good. Also, pistols are really good. Really good. Let's say. Slip of paper with your bank balance, enough to cover you through the end of the week. Wow. So I suck. Your computer, state of the art. Always. The screen leaps to life, making you squint against its brightness. The face on the screen is laughing. Sam Watts. Hey buddy, hope I didn't catch you on a bad time. He giggles. He's drunk again. Or worse. He's drunk. Hey buddy, hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. That's a horrible drunk. I'll go with the first. Where have you been, Sam? I haven't heard you for months. Mr. Frodo! Another giggle. Oh, don't bother with your side of the conversation. I'm not really here. Just one reason for this vid. Someone finally geeked me. I'm dead. Probably had it coming. When you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with other unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business, like you, for example. So why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. I wonder where you are right now. I bet you hit a big payday and you're living high on the hog somewhere. Some of us are born winners, and some of us are me. Hey, you remember the Iraqi run when things went to hell and we lost Dowd? Or the makeshift saloon on the docks afterward? I really had your back that night, didn't I? Dowd. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Flashback. 3 years ago, a makeshift bar on the Seattle docks the night Dowd went down. Sangoma is an urban shaman who proved her worth during a run against Fuchi last night. She's the quiet type, an experienced runner. We're out in the open here, Nard. Wait, we're out in the open here, Nard. That's... well, she's a girl, and I'm a guy, and I can really do a girl voice, so whatever. Our fix is always for the run. And for Dowd, we wait. Your call. Nice talk to this guy then. We've been running with Neil Laurie for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. He knew Dowd almost as well as you did. Dowd, never saw anybody die like that. Idiot. He shakes his head. I hate this fragging city, Nard. It's wet, and the rain feels like acid, and I want out of here. Shake your screamer about the rain. We lost a man tonight. Soka, sorry. I'm just really ready to go home. Partland's way more my speed, so you're from Oregon. Huh. I don't know, Nard. Sam's a good guy and can hold his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on a run so far, but he needs watching. That run went sideways 9 ways to Sunday. Now the fixer is late. Smell funny to you? Hell yeah, he smells funny. Look at where he set the meeting. This was supposed to be a public place. Get the drag, Sam. We both know why that went down. It wasn't the fixer or some other paranoid cheap dream of yours. Sam smiles a toothy smile. I've been waiting for this all night. You Larry has something he wants to say, don't you, Larry? Go ahead, spill it. Oh god, my voice. My throat. That fucks up my voice so much. You're sloppy. He laughs. Sloppy? You think I was sloppy? You've been twitchy all day, son. Look at your hands. They're shaking. That's a better voice. That true, Sam? Did you miss a beat back there? No, Nord. I didn't miss a beat. I was on my game the whole time. Remember, I was on point and Larry was supposed to cover down. Something dulls on him. Listening to Larry, amused and dangerous. We were set up. He knows it, don't you, Larry? What was the call you made before we hit him, Raku? How come you couldn't geek the guy before he unloaded him down? I've seen you fling a lightning bolt, son. He should have been burnt toast before his gun cleared the holster. Larry checks his watch, licks his lips, look over your shoulder at the darkness. He's looking for someone, and it's not the fixer. Okay, I can see where this is going. Your tremors are damaged. I'm out. That's where I can see them, asshole. He stops and a smile slowly appears on his face. What? You're gonna take my gun away, Nard? You know I don't need one. We got it coming! Larry relaxes and throws you a drag-eating grin. Looks like my new rocker friends are finally here. We're gonna take the hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We should choose our friends more carefully, Nard. Buy you a drink after this? You owe me several. Whatever. I'm not gonna get... The voices will probably change all the time. So let's start. I don't need help. Let's get some cover here. The song will get old really fast. We shoot that guy. We need to get some cover too. No, I'm not gonna use a shotgun. But how well can I shoot? Well, 99%, that's good enough. And... can I do... yes, I can! You'll be dead, son! Let's get some cover here, too. Missed! Missed! You suck! That's why you get cover. Oh, damn. Oh, his people! Let's see if we can kill... oh, really? 69%, dude! There! He had that coming. We're gonna get some cover, get closer. Yeah, that was good. And... can we? Yes, we can! This is how this basically works. There's an escape chance the more AP you use. Thankfully, we were lucky this time. Actually, 11% is not that high. But... come on, hit at least once! At least once! Hate this. Oh, this is gonna be great. Now we're surrounded. They're flanking us. I gotta kill this guy. I'm gonna move here. And yes, done. Now we need to get cover over this side. Let's give him some AP. Let's see if we can hit people. Not that good. No, that's actually really bad. Come on! I should hit more than that. 69%, that's good. Those are good chances, you whore. Come on. Well, we're good. For now I can kill this guy. Yes, you're dead! What? Why did he get a... why did he get a turn? Cheating game! Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun, I can tell. Come on. Now not enough. See? It has to reload. We're gonna give him 4 AP again, because the trinkets are actually pretty good. Hopefully you can kill this guy so the others can get under cover. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Let's get... by the way, the videos are probably 30 minutes. So I'll be speeding up only the hacking things, like when you're in the Matrix, because it takes a long while most of them. But I'll be post-commentating them, so it's not that much of a problem. Let's get some cover and shoot some people. I should probably get rid of the shaman. It's probably my best bet right now. Let's get the cover. Doesn't have any other weapons. Has a shotgun that he's really not that proficient at. Ah, god damn it. You really get used to the high chances you have when you're leveled up. Why did he get it again? What kind of bullshit is this? What's up with the turns in this? Okay, let's see if we can kill the shaman. Because their shaman is gonna give us problems. There! That's exactly what I wanted. There we go. You okay, Sam? That was a hell of a feint. You're always so good, Sam. You were born for this gig, Nord. Me? Not so much. I think we're gonna hang it up. Find a nice brothel somewhere. Stay drunk until I croak. What about you? I think I found a better class of people to hang out with. Better than me? Sounds easy. Keep in touch, Nord. Don't die a stranger. Flashback. Anyway. Stare at Sam's face on your comm link. Shake off the memory. Focus. I had your back that night, didn't I? Now I'm asking myself, who would care if I die? Who would give a rat's ass? Better or worse, your name is at the top of the list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. Really? So I set up a dead man switch to send you this call. I got 100,000 million insurance policy. Payable when you find who crazed me. Alive with a conviction or in a body bag with justification. Either works. Contact my law firm, Rogers, Maynard and McCain. When the job is done, don't know what to do. He returns to his left. Chat. The camera swivels to show a well-dressed man sitting next to Sam. Pursuant to Mr. Watt's wishes, Rogers, Maynard and McCain has installed a secure dedicated phone line, so you may contact us directly when the task is complete. We will then begin a verification process. Note that you must also be on secure landline to access this number. We will not accept transmissions from call links or other devices. Camera swivels back to Sam. Sam straightens up, talks seriously, first time. Look, Nord. I've led a drag life, and I probably left a drag corpse. I've hurt people, hurt myself, I don't know. Maybe I just want the last word. Maybe I just want someone to give a crap that I sucked out for a while. What do you say? I'll get to the bottom of this. Someone will pay. Hope you just said yes. I've got a locator chip slot in my head these days. When my heart stops, it'll activate. That's how you find me. See you on the slab. Guess I'm heading back to Seattle. Okay, we need to ask the coroner about Sam Watts. I'm in the back. Okay, he's in the back. The smell of death and decomposition washed over him. Only slightly masked by the mighty I could have read it! Too fast. Too fast, man. Let's talk to the dwarf here. Hovering over the recently departed small dwarf, whistling a tune. His broad grin says, I love my job. A little more than you want or expect from someone in the chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes. But it might just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools.
Sorry, didn't expect any visitors to the tower. Some asshole corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir?
Are you the coroner?
I'm John Dresden, the Argon Grinders branch manager here, so yeah. That makes me the franchise of our coroner, too. And you are?
Nord. I'm here about Sam Watts. He's green freight.
And what makes you think I know anything about that?
Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I followed here.
I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet. What with it being all the way out here in the Barrens. So who told you he was dead?
Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stopped, I got sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch. The dwarf raises his eyebrows, smile wiping the suspicion from his face.
A deadman switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over there.
It's over there. Here.
Everywhere. He's my second Emerald Sea Reaper victim. The third one was downtown.
Reaper, huh? I guess the classics never go out of style.
Not my title. What's that That's what the Seattle press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that like the original Jack, or Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. But this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim.
What price did the Ripper take from Sam?
Watt's liver was clearly cut out.
How about the other lucky contestants?
The first victim's heart was missing, and the third had his spleen removed.
Dresden, get out of here! I'm here about the new imperfect, so what?
Well, screw you, dude. We got a basic medicat. Let's look. Sam's body is half covered by a sterile surgical sheet, his face in ashen white, for the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest, there's a small pencil-thin incision covered in dry blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem that the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him, and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found his body. You can examine the evidence through the bag without spoiling. Look at the business cards. Moving things around, you can make out that it's a card from a place called the Seamstress Union. There is something handwritten on the back, but blood has made it illegible. Okay, look at the crash stick. It's a standard chip unsecure crash stick. No way knowing what's on it without slotting it. We'll take the crash stick. You slot the crash stick in your PDA. 300 yens is added to your account. I think that's yen? Yeah, whatever. Look at the purple shirt. It's Sam's shirt. Several of the buttons are missing and blood has truly soaked it. The bag sloshes a bit in your hand. Look at the handwritten note. You can only see part of the note, given the torn off bits and blood stains. Sam, I feel terrible that we have been long to say I'll see you there, love, Jessica. Okay. That's a weird note, you'd say. Who's Jessica? Towering over the diminutive coroner is a homicide detective right off Central Casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you can smell the cheap aftershave a mile away.
So there's the Ripper fake watch. Never familiar. Did his mother kill her stuff a while back?
The coroner frowns.
So you insisted at the time.
He chortles. Chartles? What's a chortle?
Come on, show myself. I am very good authority. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to water here. Ripper case is my ticket to a lieutenant's badge.
You really rehearsed my throat. God.
I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic. Then removes a single internal organ when they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel. Has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy, too.
So I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon?
Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. It could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado.
You know that half dwarf.
The Lone Star detective finally noticed you. You note his superhuman powers of observation.
What's that with you?
Well, if I had strength 4, I could be an asshole to him. I'm new in town. You're the welcome committee?
If you're new in town, then let's maybe first tell you that I run the show. If you get in my way, you'll end up back here on the slab.
He looks back at the door.
Justin, get me more. I have buddied someone in a cell or a box this week and claim me my promotion.
Asshole! Okay. Dresden looks amused.
You always make friends that easily.
I'm great at dinner parties, too. He cocks his head to one side.
Be straight with me. You really gonna work for the dead man?
Sam was there when I needed him. I'm going to return the favor.
Fascinating again! Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He convicts his own mother if he meant another 10 million a week in his paycheck. Plus he's on the take.
Dresden pauses, considering.
You have honor. After a fashion, I try to honor the dad in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help you?
On the take? He's paying to hold his leash.
I don't know, but someone in some major pool has been looking out for McCluskey's career. And a wallet.
The official reports that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in that sentence?
My name's on the report, but my action findings left some doubts. I can say that it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it.
What are organs worth these days?
A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of million.
It's million!
God!
But individual organs, not worth as much anymore. What with all the synthed and cyber stuff on the market these days. Organ grinders only deals in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other shops there on the speaky.
No. And they don't care where the bodies come from either.
Who's to use scalpels? Doctors still learn how to use them in their first year of medical school, as the coroners, but neither profession uses them much anymore. It's possible some of the slimier shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. Have you heard of a Seamstresses Union? Seamstresses Union. It's a nearby club in the barracks that attracts lowlifes. You'll probably like it. What a dick!
Me, I'm not really going out type. Always too much to be done around here. Plus, the dead are just easier to get along with.
I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? Dresden looks up to you intently for a moment before speaking. Then he grazes at your eyes. And you... Nope, not going there.
You know,
I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you find anything... useful? Okay then. I'll go do that. Whatever. Let's see. By the way, I could choose an etiquette. I chose security just because I feel that it's more useful than anything. I can't buy the things I want. I want the pistol, but I don't have enough yet. So we'll hold off on buying anything. Let's get this. I think these are medikits in a trauma kit, if I'm not mistaken. Let's look. The locker. The cold storage door is labeled John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees Celsius. Really? That's kind of high for, hiding a body. Well, let's open the drawer. The cold storage drawer opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest. In addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen, the body seems to be in very good condition. Whoa! Is he there? What the hell? In one quick move, he jumps down from the door and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. He spotted a data jack drilled in his temples and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? It doesn't feel like it's 6 yet. Sorry, didn't expect you to be so... alive. Yeah, the rest of the thing is pretty funny. You're not the first person who pulls this one on. He chuckled. Well, someone for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I noticed you haven't killed me yet, so... that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? The latest Ripper victim. Did you know him? Sam, eh? Glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then. Over at the Union. Decent enough guy. Always in trouble over something or other, though. John! Is this guy cool? Yeah, he's on the level.
Yeah, he's on the level. Working for Sam, believe it or not. Some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help him out, maybe even stop moping around the shop all day.
Thanks for volunteering me.
Alright then, the name's Jake, and you are? Call me Nord. Nice. Nice to meet you. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right. I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Pretty guy. He was hanging at the Seamstresses Union, tripped out and rowdy. I've been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Mr. Scubota asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out in the alley, some gangers got the jump on me. Damn. Maybe I need some psych after all. John, could you grab me a cup?
Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway.
Now what's wrong with this intestine? Thanks, John. You're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat carp bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Them gangers thought they could turn a quick profit off my head. Yeah, he killed the gangers. I'm pretty much sure. Sam stumbled off during the flight though, and that's the last I saw him. Until he turned up here, then an arrival. Reminds me of my last stay in this place. You've done this before? It's a long story. I end up in the morgue more often than the average guy.
Yeah, Jake is a regular. Should have started a rewards card, Jake. If you're more visiting, you got a free night stay.
I'll hold you to that, John. Anyway, they found Sam's body less than a block away from the Union, missing liver and all. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I can use some backup to settle this car with those Halloweeners out there. The leader's got the whole gang searching the barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit the streets alone at night, trust me. Jake eyes you up. Jake eyes you up and down and all around. And maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. What do you say? It's nice to have someone watching your back out there. Assuming you can trust them. I get it. Gotta be careful in this trade. I'm not one to go back on the deal though. John can vouch for that. Plus, you know where I'm hiding out, right? Doesn't leave me a lot more room to sell you up. What do you say? I do like a bit of street justice every now and then. Alright, Jake. Count me in. Great. I've been hiding out here ever since I ran with those Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangers. But this stretch of the barrens is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised you even made it to this morgue in one piece without packing some heat.
You're very funny, Jake. You can slip in the dumpster tomorrow.
So you need a weapon. Give me a pistol. My weapon of choice as well. Here, this one. So ready for an evening out in the town? Just a minute. Tell me some more about these gangers first. Well, there are one nastier gangs in town. Their symbols is a flaming jack-o'-lantern, but you wouldn't like their version of trick-or-treating very much. Around here, they're led by a troll named John Paul. He's got all the Halloweeners in the barrens looking for me. We take him out, maybe I can bring it here. Okay. If you're buying. Hey, I've already provided the party favors. Yes. We can live whenever you're ready. Yes. We'll be living done on the next episode. It's been long enough. I'll see you guys then. What have you said? Bye.